So let me ask you this, because I wasn't there, and we know what the storybooks say, but before there was Bambaataa and Kool Herc, who was there? Who was laying down the pavement?
Well, you had the music, which was so very important, and a lot of people don't talk about the actual hip-hop history and the context of it. Where did it come from? You know, you had the civil rights movement moving into the hippies and the wildflowers and love, and then you had disco that came out. But the one person that I remember that was really, really a big inspiration, focal point of the birth of hip hop was James Brown and his music.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
So now let me set it up, because you know we had the Motown sound, the Supremes, the Temptations, Four Tops, all that great stuff, but the sound was like ta 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 boom ta boom ta 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 boom ta boom, baby, where did I love you? You know. So out of that revolution came James Brown with his boom bap sound,
That
like
funky drummer.
Sex machine.
You know, one song in particular in 1968 was "Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud." When you heard that beat that came on, it was like, oh my God!
You lost your mind.
You see what I'm saying? I lost my mind just now.
Right there.
Just happened.
Yeah.
So when we heard that for the first time, it was like so revolutionary. We lost our minds, and everyone flocked to James Brown and this sound. All the bands changed their sound up from the 60s into the early 70s. Of course, disco came, but we had another sound that was funk. And when disco came out, and it was predominantly on the radio, that was that boom, 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 monotonous drum beat. So the snare went from the snare, ta, 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 kum, ka, kum, ta, to the drum beat, to the bass drum, boom, 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 that same monotonous sound. So we were like, oh my gosh, we need James Brown. So we became rebels and B-boys. And of course, we danced like James Brown, doing his moves. He was the most incredible person to see live and see his splits and his James Brown footwork and all of that stuff. He was the first B-boy. So along with the music, the revolution of his music and the boom bap sound, and then along with his dancing, that is what birthed that whole revolution and that rebellion to disco that we call hip-hop.
Kurtis Blow.
Boom! Bah! Don't forget, Kurtis. James Brown was so popular with our culture. Like he said, that's where having to pay for samples started at too.
Oh, yes.
Don't forget that part.
He's the most sampled artist.
It has to be like, come on, y'all taking this mad music, do it like, come on.
Yeah.
That's where that came from too.
The most sampled artist ever.
Of all time.
Of all time.